Who would have thought we'd have a baseball score to report from this football game site? 9-8 currently. Horseheads Raiders denying the Corning Hawks, but the Hawks are moving the football.
Well, both teams with 2 punts in the third quarter. The pick six by Rodriguez, really the big play so far. And as we start the fourth quarter, we've got the 1-point game. The Raiders just achieved their first down of this half on this drive, so it continues on third.
And as this one continues, there's a running play.
6-yard run by quarterback Jack Chalk.
That'll be chalk to a first down and a little bit more.
First down, Blue Raiders.
So the Raiders able to put the ball back on the ground and get moving. They mix in a pass to Andrew Clark. The chains are moving.
First and 10
and
Horseheads.
so is the clock.
40.
The clock would be in the favor of the Raiders if they can continue this drive and get in the end zone and extend their lead over the Corning Hawks.
All right, ready once more. Clark a little bit slow getting into formation, and so that will cause Coach Hillman to spend a timeout. So they'll take a moment to talk it over. Fans, would like to remind you our broadcast being brought to you in part by Simmons Rockwell in Hornell, Bath, Big Flats, and Horseheads. Find them on the web at simmons-rockwell.com. Also by Appliance Services Unlimited. If you have a major problem with your washer, dryer, fridge, or oven, call the crew at ASU. Southside Subs with 2 locations in Elmira, South Main Street in Elmira, 14th Street in Elmira Heights. Also presenting our coverage here on RLM Sports WELM and Big Fox TV WYDC. So we're early in the fourth quarter. A 9-8 lead held by the Horseheads Raiders, who have the ball. They've got a first down. Ball is at the 40-yard line of Corning.
Let's go, Horseheads!
Moving left to right. Chalk a long count. And now a man in motion in Bosket. Chalk keeps it. That hole opens up, and the left side of the line helped to develop that. Chalk racing to the 34-yard line. It'll bring up a second down at about 4.
2nd and 6.
So the Raiders trying to get things going on the inside with Chalk and sometimes with their fullback Wintermute or Clay Wood, but at any time they might try Bosket on the edge and see if they can get something out there. Just a consistent push by this offensive line now to keep the chains moving. Raiders on the move here in the fourth quarter.
Bad snap, Chalk racing for it, and he will bite the bullet in that sense as the ball is recovered short of midfield. That'll be a huge loss for the Raiders, bringing up third and probably almost 15 yards.
Well, one of the things to consider on these wet type days, the ball is wet and the center they've done a great job. And you don't talk about it when it's going good, but there's been perfect snaps all day long. But just then, one errant snap, and that could be a drive killer. We'll see if the Raiders can overcome.
So the defense for Corning adjusting accordingly. Chalk rolling to the right side. The pass is complete to Bosket. Wrapped up by Turner. Bosket gets away. And then finally coming up and putting the coup de grace in Jermaine Stroman just across the 40-yard line. The ball will be marked at the 44. That'll be the 44 of Corning. But it brings up fourth down. And Andrew Clark will drop back. He's the punter for the Raiders. And there'll be 2 men deep. Jason Rodriguez, Zach Turner, the deep men for Corning at their own 15. Low snap. Clark gets into it. It's a high kick. but not a lot of distance. Now it will take a Raider bounce and down at the 15-yard line. So quickly to the ball for the Raiders. To down it was Brandon Ellis. The corner gets pinned back. They trail in the game 9-8. We're early in the fourth quarter. In a game, the tone was set early in the ball game. Both teams played scoreless in the first quarter. Raiders put 2 on the board. A 20-yard pass chalked to Clark. And then a safety was recorded by the Raiders. Other than that, it could be a Corning lead of 8-9, thanks to Rodriguez's interception. And they keep it simple for Rodriguez to carry the football. So Jason Rodriguez to the 20-yard line.
3-yard gain in the play. Tackle made by Cameron
Second
Hooks.
down and 5 for the Corning Hawks. Next week we'll be in Waverly to bring you the Hawks and Wolverines game. Waverly lost a tough one to Maine Enwell while they were leading late in the ball game. Now the pitch to Rodriguez. And Jason will probably see even more duty with Muhammad on the sideline with an unknown injury,
by Rodriguez,
which he actually sustained late in the first half, leaping to reel in a long pass. Landed on his side, and then he tried to come back. And that's Rodriguez, who is down now. They're looking at the ankle. Who knows, maybe a cramp. So they'll take a moment to work on that. And while they do, let's see. They're going to help him off the field. No, he's still there. So we'll take a break and be back.